Hey, good afternoon, lovers. I've lost track of time. Been a bit busy today. So lovely to be with you for today's Cuppa with Katie. It's not going to be your usual Cuppa with Katie because I really do want to share an offering with you. And I'm going to trust that I am being of service to you today by sharing this offering with you. Before I share this special offering, and by the way, the link to it's above, so if you want to check it out, you're so welcome to. I literally pressed live and I thought, I'm going to do a card reading. So I will do a quick card reading and then I'm going to jump in and share the offer with you. Emma's here. Hello, darling. And yeah, as you're arriving, please do say hello and hashtag replay if you're on the replay. How you doing, Emma? Good to see you. Some of you may know I'm in the middle of my Love Fest. It's a 3-day event. If you follow me on Facebook, you're probably seeing plenty of notifications that Love Fest is taking place. And we've been live every night since Sunday, and we have our final evening tonight. And it's been amazing. It's been really amazing. A very, very different experience. Oh, hey, Leanne. Mwah. How are you doing? Very different experience to the 5-day Meet Your Soulmate Challenge. So it's been really fun to experiment with a completely new offering. Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun. There's been a lot of really valuable content shared over the last few days. And tonight, there will be even more. So those of you who are registered for Love Fest, I'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight. For now, though, hi, Jane. Good to have you. Hi, Ruth. Welcome back. My regulars. I love it. Let's do a quick card reading and see what Wild Kuan Yin has for us. These are the cards I use. So these are well-used cards. I've had these for at least 5 years now. I'm so aligned with these now that we get the most incredible readings. So these are the cards for those of you who don't know Wild Kuan Yin. That's created by Alana Fairchild. I would really like one day to meet Alana. She's a Sydney girl, and what she has created, and she's got other oracle decks that they're just incredible, really, really incredible. So let's read a card. And for those of you who were on last night's Love Fest live, the offer I'm going to be sharing, you would have heard it last night. So not new information for you. But I had this thought this morning when I woke up. I've created a new offering called the Self-Love Essential Collection. And like I said, the link is above, and I'm very, very excited about it. Very proud to be able to offer it. Not least, it's £1,000 off the value of it, probably more than £1,000 off, to be honest. It's kind of one of those things that's hard to value. I'm very proud of it. And I was only going to make it available to people that had registered for Love Fest. But I'm getting messages from people, from women who did register. I'm getting lots of different messages. People who didn't register because they didn't have time this time around. They're hoping to catch it next time, but they wanted to. The desire is there. And so what I have that I'm selling off the back of Love Fest is still relevant to them. And it seems a shame not to offer it to them because it's timeless. It's lifetime access to something at a price they're never going to get again. And it just felt kind of mean not to offer it to them. And then there's people who did register for Love Fest who've been messaging me, and life curveballs have been happening for them and they haven't been able to get on the lives. And so they don't know about this amazing offering. And the recordings of the lives will be there forever because they're on Facebook. So, you can catch up at any time. But this offering expires on Sunday night. And like I said, I'm so proud of it. There's so much value in there for the woman that is ready to turn her knowledge into actual transformation and change. Like, we all know a lot. We have access to so much. We can read all the books, and we can listen to all the podcasts, and we can come to all the free events, and we can be parts of all the women's empowerment groups. We can do all the things. We can know a lot. But if you are really ready to create actual lasting change in your life, you have to do the work. You cannot get away from the fact that you have to tap into what's really and truly going on for you. Often that requires some digging, Allow yourself the time and space to actually emotionally connect with that and release that, because that right there is where the healing happens. Move into perhaps a forgiveness process, and there's more like that. You have to do the healing work. You have to do the transformational work, or your life doesn't change. And I'm just going to be like, say it how it is. I am really unapologetic about that. It doesn't change. And so the offering, I didn't want to like keep it to just people that were registered and on the lives for Love Fest. I wanted to make it available to my whole community, because nearly every day I get women come to join my free Facebook group called the Self-Love Hub. And in there's like a little application of why you want to join it. And almost word for word, every single woman that joins says, I want to know and love myself more. That's not just some marketing strapline that I use. When I use that line, it's because that's what I hear women saying to me, and it's because that's what I used to say all the time. That's how I wanted to feel. I wanted to know myself and I wanted to love myself. And both of those things seemed so just these concepts that they just weren't tangible. I couldn't grab them and I couldn't have them. I couldn't experience it until I did. And you don't get to until you do the work. So I'll tell you about the Self-Love Essential Collection in just a second, but let me just pull this card. Katie Lou is here. Hi, darling. Good to have you. Right. Quick card. Just a quickie. Oh, that's a nice one. The little one rises. There we go. The little one rises. Let's see what this says. What number is that? Number 18. Oh, and yet again, I've forgotten my glasses, so bear with me. Let's see. So in my Love Lounge membership, I do a card reading every Friday, by the way. And it's such a nice way to end a week and begin the weekend. Alrighty. I'm having to do this because I'm going blind in my age. Okay. I see, nurture, and protect the small starts, the new ideas and projects that are just beginning to come to life now. I see the potential in them, how they can grow into fullness, and I lift them with my grace above all interference into full flight. Divine timing and my grace shall bring growth and success to these small starts. Keep attending to the small matters, beloved, for from those seeds, great gardens are going to manifest. So the guidance is, whatever intention, thought, or seed of hope has lodged itself in your heart or mind lately, it has the blessing of the Divine Mother on it. Allow her to nurture and protect the intention. Be careful with whom you share your intentions. Those with only the purest hearts will be able to nurture your dreams in their infancy. If such persons are not around you at this time, or even if they are, if you can hold your intentions close to your heart in solitude for a time, that can be wise. Seedlings need to be held in darkness for a while, to be protected in their vulnerable stages before they become strong enough to face the world. So too, it is wise sometimes to nurture dreams in the heart as secrets, taking steps to gain strength under the graceful guidance of the Divine Mother before sharing them with others. When the time is right, others can come on board to assist without the true heart of the project, plan, or intention being distorted, sabotaged, or compromised in the process. Do you know what I love about this reading? And I haven't got to that's the guidance, then the reading is coming. But what I'm loving about this card is, this is how I felt. Actually, I felt it at multiple stages, but I remember in the very beginning of my personal growth journey that my growth, my healing journey was so precious to me and so private to me. And there was only a couple of people I would dare share it with who really got it, because I didn't want other people's thoughts and opinions to sabotage my very precious new journey. And yeah, I see it in my clients often when they're really diving deep into a new body of work with me on one of my online courses. They almost kind of put themselves in a cocoon, and they go through a period of time where they kind of shut themselves off from the rest of the world. And that's okay, because they're just doing their work. they turn off Netflix, they stop drinking wine, and they reduce all their social activity, and they bunker down and they do the work. And it's a period of time. It doesn't last forever, but when you're in it, it's so precious. And I look at me back when I was doing that, and I'm actually getting visuals as I say this. I remember this little cottage I was living in. I didn't have any money, and I remember it had this lovely little open fire though, and I would just spend every evening. I didn't have the TV on. I was single, and I would just sit every evening. I put my son to bed. Or if my son was with his dad, I'd be on my own, but I would be in that little lounge room in this little cottage in front of the fire doing my work. I would be doing my journaling. I'd be burning stuff, writing angry letters and burning it in that fire. Like, that room became it was like a little cauldron of transformation. And it was so precious. And not many people knew that I was going through that. And yeah, really precious time. Anyway, so in a reading, if you are feeling too small, unequal to a task, or unworthy of a dream, think again. Seek the sanctuary of the Divine Mother's protection in your heart, and give your intention time to gather energy naturally, as it will from the love in your heart and your continued hope, prayers, and receptivity to guidance. If you've already brought a project to life or have been working in a business, you're about to experience expansion. This may be through an investor or benefactor, through a small idea or change in attitude or method that brings a high degree of return on your investment, or through some other fortuitous change by your own hand and divine grace. If you have a child or loved one that seems to be the underdog at the moment or is being bullied in any way, teach them lessons of courage. Teach the one you love that they are worthy and can call on divine guidance to help them find their inner strength. Learn to see the strength in them and give them the courage to do the same for themselves. Oh, it's such an important message. It's so important that this really stops us from trying to fix and take care of everybody else, is to remember that they have their own courage, they have their own strength, and to remember to see that in them, to see the light in them, and trust that they can help themselves, that you don't have to do it all for them, because that's enabling. I really like that message. Stand your ground and honor your right to respect yourself. And if another cannot do so, treat them with compassion, but on the understanding that this is their issue to resolve if they choose, and that you will not indulge it out of some false sense of kindness. It can be hard to break the cycle, but it can be done. This is what we've been talking about in Love Fest. This is, we're really been looking quite a lot last night in particular at patterns of codependency and people pleasing and caretaking, and about breaking the cycle. Yeah. You will have the strength to overcome it. The Divine Mother is helping you, and you will prevail. Nurture your strength of spirit deep in your heart, and when you are ready, take action. What a gorgeous card. I'll just show you the picture again. The picture again. The little one rises. There we go. Isn't that lovely? Emma, hello, has said, wow, feeling this with Love Fest. It's very private, and I haven't told anyone about this. Metamorphic. Yes, metamorphic. That's the word. You've nailed it. That is the word. That is how it feels, right? Yeah. Oh, Karen's here. Hi, Karen. Karen, am I allowed to share? Am I allowed to, you know what I'm going to say? Am I allowed to share it? I sent you an email this morning. Am I allowed to share why I sent you the email? Okay, so what have I got for you? Anne-Marie is here. Hello, darling. Thank you, beautiful. First time hearing you. Resonates. Is it? Oh, well, so good to have you. Welcome, welcome. Karen. Yes, yeah, so I didn't want to out you. Like, it's your, like, I mean, as that card says, our personal growth is our own private special journey, isn't it? But Karen invested in fact, she was one of the first 10 to invest in the Self-Love Essential Collection. Yay, Karen. I love your fast action. I love a woman that just says yes to herself. And Karen, I'm really interested to know, has anything already shifted for you because you said yes to yourself and because you've invested. Like, you haven't even started the work yet because you only just got access to it today. Has anything shifted? I'm so happy. That's a good start. So what on earth is the Self-Love Essential Collection? Basically, it's I've hand selected a lot of my most favorite, most powerful courses, videos, trainings, interviews, workshops, uh, like daily practice, daily ritual checklists, PDFs to support you on your daily journey, meditations, you name it. I've pulled together this beautiful bundle. It's the most delicious bundle. Essentially, it's a self-love, like, one-stop shop. It's all there for you. And I have totally slashed the price. I've made it very affordable. And well, I'll just tell you the price up front. It's £497 for this whole bundle. One of the courses alone in the bundle is worth £497. I'm going to tell you all about the inclusions in a second. And you can pay in 3 installments if you would prefer, over 3 months. So £170 a month over 3 months is the other option. You get lifetime access to everything I'm about to share with you. And for the first 10 people, and there's still a couple spots left, just saying, first 10 people receive a private one-to-one 30-minute call with me. So Karen, you'll be booking that. I know some of the other women have already booked that call with me. And on that call, you can tell me what's going on for you. Tell me why you've invested in this body of work, what you want to get out of it. And I will, because there really is so much in there, I'm going to tell you what to start with first. I'm going to say, like, that meditation is going to support you the most at the moment. And you're going to want to print off that check sheet and that check sheet and have that be your daily practices each day. So you really know exactly what you're doing day to day to support yourself. This is the course you're going to start with. And I might even, depending on where you're at, say, while there's 16 modules or while there's 6 modules in the course, just do this module first, because that's going to really move you forward faster. So I'll just kind of bespoke the offering so that you feel that you're beginning with total confidence. The last thing I want is for you to feel overwhelmed. So yeah, the first 10 women who purchase get that. And I only announced this late last night. The first email went out about it at 10 o'clock last night. So I'm imagining by 10 o'clock this evening, those first 10 places will be gone. Just keeping it real. Karen said, yes, I have felt a big shift in the last couple of days. And when you announced this amazing bundle, I just knew it was for me. I'm so looking forward to it. Great, Karen. I'm so glad for you. I cannot wait to get on a call with you. So what's included? Included in the Self-Love Essential Collection is 2 of my most powerful online courses. One is called Self-Love 101, and the other is called Love Yourself Free from People Pleasing. Self-Love 101 is essentially 6 modules divided into 3 sections. Living consciously, where we're kind of working up here in your head, living connectedly, coming down, working in with the heart and soul, and then living courageously. So we're moving you forward. You start creating life rules and tapping into your desires and dreams and raising your energetic frequency to call in what you want. But before we can do that, this program takes you through a process of really understanding why you think and feel the way you do, looking at your childhood conditioning, really understanding it and healing that once and for all. You begin a journey with your inner child, because most deep healing requires us to reparent the little girl inside. That's a whole training in its own right, but right there is your healing. Oh, Emma's here. Hello, Emma. Good to have you. Hi. You will develop a really powerful spiritual connection and practice. You will harness the power of forgiveness. There is no transformation. Transformation just isn't complete. The healing process doesn't complete without forgiveness. It's just so key. I'm late to the party. I need to watch back last night's too. Oh, no worries. It was a really good night last night, Emma. I hope you enjoy that. Yes. Oh, Kellyanne's here. Hello. Hi. So what else? Yeah, as part of this program, you tap into your highest core values and how to make really big life decisions with ease. I'm going to go back to my notes because I don't want to forget anything. Um, Yes, and like I said, you're going to create your own life rules. You learn the power of asking and receiving. You change your energetic state so that you can manifest what you want to call in. Most women don't even know what they want. So part of this program is getting you connected in with that so you can have it. There's 16 worksheets, audio trainings and video trainings, and a whole lot more. There's music, there's meditations, there's uh, tons just in the Self-Love 101 program. But you also get access to my program, Love Yourself Free from People Pleasing, which is a 6-module course. Again, audio trainings, videos, worksheets, meditations. It's a beautiful, beautiful body of work. There's more girls arriving. Hello. Layla is here. Suzanne is here. Last night was great. Yeah, it was, wasn't it, Layla? I really enjoyed it too. Yes. Hi, Suzanne. Yep. Are you taking that to me? Yes, I am doing well. Do I look well? I feel well. I've got tons of energy this week. I'm amazed at myself. Anne Marie, hello. Yes, we said hello earlier, didn't we? Absolutely true. Inner child healing, right? It is totally life transforming. And that's the work. You can learn about the inner child. You can understand the importance of why we must learn to reparent our inner child. But if we're not shown how, and if we don't actually take the time to do it with expert guidance, because it does require expert guidance. I wouldn't have had a clue what I was doing if I didn't have expert guidance. Nothing changes if we don't do it, right? Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Yes, I'm looking forward to day 3 too. 8 o'clock tonight, we'll be going live. So what else is included? Yes, Love Yourself Free from People Pleasing, a really powerful body of work. Now, I've got a quick true or false for you. I read this out last night, so sorry to those of you who are already on that call. True or false, if you resonate with even one of these statements, then you want to get the Self-Love Essential Collection. You want to do the Love Yourself Free from People Pleasing course. It's only 6 modules, but each one is a real deep dive with powerful inner child healing, beautiful forgiveness work, and more. I'll tell you about it in a second. But true or false, what do you resonate with? Your happiness depends on whether everyone around you is happy and approving of you, no matter the cost to your own well-being. Focusing on others has meant you have lost your sense of self. You feel the need to fix everyone. You feel damaged and not good enough. You need to be perfect all the time. Remember, even if you only tick one of these, this program is going to help you. Happiness and peace is meant for others, not you. Your emotional ups and downs make you feel crazy and they're exhausting. You have anger bubbling, I said that last night, anger bubbling under the surface a lot of the time. You have obsessive thoughts and a very loud inner critic, which is tiring you out. You say yes when you mean no a lot. I used to have all of those. I was freaking exhausted and my health suffered and I had acne and I had recurrent UTIs and I had a low immune system and I was always getting sick. And and the worst thing was I hated how I felt in myself, and I hated feeling like I was kind of an imposter in my own body. Like my behavior was me, but it wasn't me. But I didn't know how to break through into the truth of me, the authentic me. I just didn't know how. That was painful, but what made it even more painful was these behavioral habits made it impossible for me to connect healthily with other people. So my relationships were full of drama and just so much codependency, and it was awful. So that was the double whammy of internal and external pain. And I really just wanted to love and be loved in a healthy way. And doing the work that I take you through and Love Yourself Free from People Pleasing, that's what freed me. And it can free you too. And I say that with guarantee. If you do the work, if you do the work. I've got lots of comments here from Suzanne, who's just saying, yes, 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 yes. No. Thank you for taking part in the quiz, Suzanne. I have all but one of them. Well, you are brave and awesome for sharing. So thank you for that. Ashley's here. Hello. Good to see you. Emma, what are you saying? Oh man, I have an evening meeting tonight in Kent, so I have to listen back to that too. Oh man, that's okay. You can catch the replay. So you've got plenty of time for that. In fact, you can catch up on the replays on the weekend if you wanted to, Emma. They'll be there. They're just on my Facebook profile. And you registered for Love Fest, which means there's a catch-up page and you can just there's links to the lives, there's links to the playbooks. It's just right there, easy peasy for you. Okay, so don't worry yourself. I've kind of isolated myself aside from my husband. This is a thing. And I still sometimes have a tendency to do that with my husband. I am in a position now that I know when I'm doing it and I can talk to him about it. And he gets on board with me. And actually, just through talking to him about how I'm noticing I'm beginning to isolate myself, it breaks down the barriers and we reconnect. But it's such a powerful habit of behavior. And I learned it very young. I learned actually to not trust men at a very young age. I won't go into that now, but it's a thing. And what's reassuring though is habits of behavior like codependency, people pleasing. They're just habits of behavior. It's not who you are. So you can change them. I repeated that so many times on the call last night in Love Fest. Habits of behavior can be changed. So if you're sabotaging yourself, you can quit that. If you've got unhealthy, self-harming thoughts going on in your head, you can rewire your mind. You can do that. You can move from scarcity into abundance. You can shift that mindset. And the important thing is to remember, these pieces that you're not taking the time to work on and heal, this is creating an energy frequency. Like your energetic vibration suggests I'm unavailable. I'm not open to receiving. I am protective. I don't trust you. I can't connect with you. But inside, all we want is to trust and connect and to love and be loved. We want it so bad. We can't, and it's so frustrating to not be able to have it because our energy frequency is saying something utterly different. We're basically saying to life, I'm really actually not available for what I want. I don't know how to handle it. And I'm just not done with my past. I'm still reacting to my past pain. I'm not responding to the abundance that's right here, present to me right now. It's just how it is. There's no judgment on that. It's just how it is. And you just get to choose to be done with that or not. And this is why I've pulled together all of this work in the Self-Love Essential Collection, because I just wanted a place for you to come and find what you need in there and go do that work and make the change. Just make the change. Suzanne's saying, I was assaulted at 15 and betrayed by my family as a child, so I understand you. So trust is a thing. Trust is a thing. And you'll never change your life experience, but you can change how that experience, what do I want to say? What's the language? The energy you have on it, is that still controlling your life now, essentially? You can get to a place of peace, a place of forgiveness, if that happens. And here's what I've learned from it. And here's how I've grown from it. And I've been able to forgive them myself. And I can have had that happen, and I can create a beautiful life for myself where I feel safe and able to trust myself and others. We can't wipe what happened, and it would be a shame to, because what happened is part of the beautiful intricacy of our humanness. And it's about loving ourselves and our life experience, loving ourselves back to life, almost, I'm getting better, but I'm still working on it. Yeah, it's a process. That's okay. Yeah. So, in Love Yourself Free from People Pleasing, let me tell you what happens in there. You will overcome your childhood programming, the root cause of your people pleasing, so that you're free to live life on your own terms. You can heal family dynamics with total compassion, understanding, and love. You'll master the art of asking for what you want. Oh, we uncover and rewire your money story. But the money module in this program is really, really good, game changing. You'll cut the cord with the feelings, behaviors, and hurt you want to leave behind. You connect with and heal your inner child and fall in love with yourself more deeply than you could ever begin to imagine. You work with your emotional self-sabotage, ensuring you're truly clearing out the behaviors that no longer work for you. And you're going to learn some proven techniques to release you from anger, worry, stress, and sadness so that you can enjoy peace, joy, and love with ease. Like, who doesn't want that, right? So like I said, that's a 6-module program, 6 worksheets, audio trainings and video trainings and meditations and so on. Now, on top of those 2 courses, Love Yourself Free from People Pleasing and Self-Love 101, you get 4 meditation albums from me. I wrote and recorded all of them. One of them, which I've never offered in a bundle before, and I've only actually made it available for sale once years ago. It's not even on my website. It's not available anywhere to purchase. I don't know why, because it's freaking fabulous. It's for kids. It's called I Am Daring and Mighty. And if you have children in your life, you want them enjoying these guided visualizations, because they don't have to sit and close their eyes to do them. They're really high vibe, but they will instill beliefs like I'm enough, I can trust myself, I'm safe, life is for me. It's a really beautiful album, and I personally still listen to it. And I have clients who listen to those tracks because they're not, although I designed it for children, it's not for children. They're really fab. In addition to the 4 meditation albums as part of this bundle, you also are going to replace your Netflix addiction with hundreds of hours of life-changing content broken down into the areas of self-love, dating and relationships, freeing yourself from people-pleasing, and masculine, feminine energy dynamics. So there's tons of really cool content there. You get access to 2 of my expert interview series. I did one called Next Level Love, where I interviewed women over 40 who called in their dream relationship. And I analyze each of those interviews and make notes on what these women did to make that happen. So you've got role models and you've got like step-by-step action plans to inspire you and guide you. So if you are a woman over 40 desiring to call in your soulmate, that interview series is so cool. And especially at that stage of life, we need role models, because otherwise it's too easy to listen to the conversations with other midlife women who are saying there's no good men out there, or there's, I can't find a relationship at this point in my life. It's not going to happen for me. It's too late for me. Like, that chat does not help you, because you get what you think about. So it's about being really proactive and going out there and looking for examples of people who have what you want and making that happen. And I've also included my menopause interview series, because all of us women are going through hormonal shifts, and those shifts affect our relationship to ourselves and to the person that we're with, and to our family members and to our colleagues and the people in general. So that's a very powerful interview series that I want you to enjoy in your own time. Again, you're replacing your Netflix addiction. There's a mini course called Abundant Love Manifestation Series, which is a little 10-day program that moves you from scarcity to abundance. So it's changing that mindset. And you get a daily self-love plan. So within that section of the Self-Love Essential Collection, you're going to get a bunch of PDFs, checklists, and videos that help you to really simplify and create a plan for yourself, so that you know what you're doing every day to take care of yourself. Because so many women come to me and they say, I don't know what to do first. I never know where to start. I don't know how to journal. Should I mix it up? Should I do that and then that? I don't know what order to do things in. And that noise stops you from doing anything. So I've made it really simple for you with, like I said, PDFs and checklists so you can create your own daily self-care plan, self-love plan, spiritual connection rituals. It's really juicy and yummy, and I'm very proud of it. I'm so glad to have pulled that together. That is something that I've been meaning to do for years. And when I decided to create this bundle for you, I sat down and I just thought about, what do my clients need? What are they always asking for? And I've created them and I've put them in this bundle so they don't exist anywhere else. So you get all of that for £497, or you can do 3 installments of 170. And this is all available to you only until 8 o'clock on Sunday night, which is the 1st of May. Then I'm closing access to the bundle, and I don't know when I'm going to offer it again. And it's unlikely I'll do it at that price point, quite frankly, because it's at least £1,000 off. But there's more. What's this? Sorry, Suzanne saying, I'll finish watching later. No worries. Oh, I missed. That's okay. I'm not sure what that is, but that's okay. You can come back whenever you want. Sorry, Suzanne, I'm not understanding what you're saying. Sorry, I don't know what you've missed there, but you haven't missed out on the Self-Love Essential Collection, unless I put the wrong link above. You haven't missed it. In addition to all of that, you also get 1 month's free access to the Love Lounge, which is my membership. Okay, 1 month's free access. And this is where you can take part in group coaching calls and get actually coached by me, which is very, very valuable. And it's an amazing community of women. And yeah, I won't say any more about it. It's just fabulous. And it's a whole month free. And for the first 10 women, like I've already said, if you, one of the first 10 to purchase this, you will get a 1-to-1 30-minute call with me, which is worth about £200. That's pretty cool too. I mean, the package is worth $497. Well, it's not worth, it's worth $1,500. You're going to pay $497, but you get a month in the Love Lounge for free with free coaching from me and expert masterclasses and the community and a Facebook forum to ask questions. You get all of that for a month. And you get a call with me if you're one of the first 10 worth £200. It's just like the value just builds and builds. And just to remind you, if this feels like a lot, it's like, I don't need all of that, Katie, there will be one course in there for you that you do need at the very least. And one of those courses alone is £497. So essentially everything else just becomes some bells and whistles for you. Or you might just want to do all of it, which would be me. I would be diving into every single element. So Emma saying, we are a lovely community, aren't we? Yes. Hold on one sec. Katie, if we couldn't start it straight away, can it sit there for a couple of weeks until we do? Yes, darling. The Self-Love Essential Collection is, it's lifetime access. Basically, there's this beautiful, it's so gorgeous. I can't screen share it. I wanted to screen share to show you. I might do a Zoom call at some point so I can actually show it to you. But it's this beautiful hub in its own right. And it just has access to all those courses, all the meditations, all the videos, all the Netflix, the replacement Netflix, all of it, the whole bundle is in one place, and you have lifetime access to it. So you can do it at any time, and you can take as long as you like with the work. I really recommend you do a module a week, because it just keeps you moving forward. But you can take your time, and if you're going to take a holiday, and then come back to it. And it's all online. It's password protected. You can take it away on holiday with you and log in, access it. All of the spreadsheets and PDFs and everything that I've built in there is done in such a way that you can open them all up and print them off really easily. All of the meditation albums are MP3 downloads, so you just download them straight onto your device. Like it's plug and play. It's so easy. And like I said, yeah, £1,500, now $497, or pay over 3 months of $170 a month for 3 months. And by the way, because a few of my Love Lounge members have already joined this, I say joined it, purchased this bundle. I am refunding them a month Love Lounge membership. So if you're already in the Love Lounge and you're like, but I don't get the free membership because I'm already a member, I'll refund you a month's membership just to honor that. Yeah. So that's a nice little perk, right? And like I said, the first 10, and there's still a couple spots left, first 10 get a one-to-one private conversation with me. So I'm very glad to have shared that. I'm so glad to have, I want to make it accessible to as many women as possible, because any woman that bothers to come to my Cuppers with Katie, who comes into my free Facebook groups, who comes to my 5-day Meet Your Soulmate Challenge, all of you have the desire to know and love yourself more. And the Self-Love Essential Collection is a space for you to dive deep into the work and create that for yourself. And I'm very proud to offer it. Emma's getting excited. Layla, I was just thinking that you read my mind. Yeah, of course. It just feels right. It's the right thing to do. So my pleasure, darling. My pleasure. I'm pretty honorable with my offerings. I think you probably know that. There's nothing secret or shady going on behind the scenes over here. I can't wait for you either, Karen. Yay. All right, darlings. Well, I am going to have a relaxed afternoon to ensure my energy is on point for our 8 o'clock live tonight. The theme tonight is create yourself. And a little spoiler, we are going to go deeper into masculine, feminine energy dynamics and how to move you into more of a flow state to build self-trust. Sounds juicy, right? Can't wait. Okay, darlings, see you later. Have a nice afternoon. Those of you who are on tonight, see you there. Ciao, ciao.